What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Easter. Just gone Easter weekend over this weekend, filming this on the Monday, so yeah, happy Easter. Today I have been cleaning up the workshop quite a little bit, well, the garage. Doesn't look like it, but this is a hell of a lot cleaner than what it was. I still need to organize my whole workbench and go through all of my tools and organize things a hell of a lot better. Today I am going to be doing some work on the Refurbished. So a few videos ago you would have seen that I picked up some D1Rs for a pretty good deal and threw them on the Refurbished. But the reason I got them for a real good deal is because they had this weird stuff on like two of the wheels. So yeah, two of these wheels have a lot of this crap on it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so today I'm going to try and get it off. So I tried earlier with a bit of sandpaper, just going over it, and it takes it off, which is good. So what I'm going to do is grab that sandpaper, jack the back of the car up, and turn it on, put it in gear, and while the wheel's spinning, it's going to pretty much hold some sandpaper here, and it's going to hopefully take it off, like around, basically resurface the whole lip. If it works, it'd be pretty cool, but yeah, pretty hoary way of doing it, but I don't really care about these wheels. If it turns to shit and they look like crap, then they're just gonna go on the Sylvia. Before I go for cert, I actually probably want to get some 18s for this anyway. But yeah, this will definitely do for now. Alright, so I got the rear jacked up, just slightly off the ground. Front wheels got wood in front of them so it don't roll away. Let's see how this works. Oh, so look at that, the wheel's spinning. It's not spinning crazy quick either, so it shouldn't be too bad. So this is how budget this even is. I don't even have proper sandpaper. This is like a thing that goes on a tool that you, like an electric tool that you use to sand wood and stuff. So yeah, this is what I'm using. Well, so it's not coming out too bad. So this is what it looks like after literally maybe a minute of doing it. It's pretty smooth, and it's definitely made them a lot fainter. So I'll continue doing it. That's what I did before with a little test, just doing it with my hand. So I'm gonna try and get it down to this point, and then yeah, we'll see how it looks. Right, so I've been at it for about 5 minutes now with the sandpaper, and then going through every now and then and just wiping all the dust and shit off. And yeah, it's working really well. Like, I'm actually really surprised at how well this is coming out. Like, even in here right now, it looks really good. And this isn't that fine a sandpaper. I'm not sure what grit it is, but my plan, I think, will be is to continue doing this for a little bit more, because there's still little bits and pieces like this and there that needs to take out, and even on the lip here. But I think what I might do at a later date is when like hardware shops and things like that open up, I might go and grab some finer grit sandpaper, go over it again, and just really tidy it up, and then polish the lips with some polish. And yeah, I think it'll come up really good. Like I said, how it come up already after just like 5 minutes is crazy. Like, it's pretty much all gone. Like, there's only real faint spots that you can sort of still see it in. A little bit of a chip there, and then sort of like down here. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming out. Right, so went over for a third pass now. So I've done it 3 times and it's come up amazing. This is so good compared to how it was. And this stuff here is 120 grit. So I think after the lockdown and stuff is over, I'm gonna go and get some more sandpaper, some finer grit, and yeah, go over it again and really make these lips look a hell of a lot better. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take that wheel off and put the front one on, because yeah, it was just these two wheels that had that shit on it. I think this wheel is definitely the one that's worse off. I mean, this shit is pretty bad all around it. you got these big patches here, and then you got more sort of all up the wheel, just little bits. So yeah, this I think this wheel is definitely the most affected one. So here's a before shot, and here's after. So this is probably about 10 minutes, just going over it with sandpaper. Every now and then just using a rag to, I guess, wipe the dust off, and yeah, it's come up so good. Like, I'm really happy with how this has come out. And yeah, just 120 grit sandpaper and it's done the trick. So I've gone through 3 of them, rotating every now and then just so it's nice and fresh. But yeah, like I said, this has actually turned out so good. I mean, it's cost nothing either. Like, sandpaper's a few bucks for like a whole pack, and yeah, just check your car up and put it in drive, and pretty much, yeah, it does the work itself. For a shop to do this would probably cost you like 100, 150 bucks to get done, so definitely a big money saver. So if you keep up with the videos, you'll know that there's been some sort of weird knocking coming from the front left of the Safiro, and a few videos ago, a mate Caleb pointed out what it could be, and I just checked it, and pretty sure it was. So this nut here was all the way up top. So basically what that meant is every time I went over a bump, it allowed the strut to like move up and down. So I've tightened that up, and we go for a test drive and see if it's fixed it. Pretty sure it would have, and if that's the case, then yeah, that's awesome. That's another thing ticked off the list that needs to be done. Fixed it. Right, so just back from a quick little test drive around the block, and tightening up that nut did solve the knocking issue. I thought it was a bushing because I'd gone through and tightened up everything, but even the top hats. But yeah, that one little bolt, that one nut was the one thing that I didn't even think to look at. But that'll be it for this one. Cheers for watching. Cheers for watching my little ghetto wheel trick fix, whatever you call it. But yeah, anyway, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.